my channel. If you're new here, please just take a second to subscribe and let's get going. In today's video, I'll take you through the second phase of filing tax returns, that is specifically filing of employment income. In our last video, we did the filing of nil returns, that is for those people who didn't have any income or any taxable income in the previous year. So today's video, we are going to go through the process of filing employment income. Employment income is basically income earned by an employee which is subjected to pay as you earn on a monthly basis. And at the end of the year, your employer should give you a P9 form which will now allow you or guide you through the process of filing these returns. So the deadline for filing your employment returns is 30th June, failure to which Kenya Revenue Authority imposes a penalty of 2,000 Kenya shillings on your account. So please ensure that you get your P9 form from your employer before the said date and follow this process. Please key in your PIN, like this particular PIN that I'm using here. You do the arithmetic. It is 166. Then you log in. Please don't save your password. So once you log in, you come to returns. Then you click on file return. Select the first one, that is resident individual, since you're filing returns for resident individual. That is income tax. Then you click next. Then you download your Excel sheet here. I always recommend that you use this Excel because if there is anything that you've done wrong, you can always rectify it before you upload it. So please click here to download that Excel. So you just click there, download that Excel. Once you open the Excel, it will bring you somewhere here, right here. So this is the Excel that we've just downloaded. So you key in your PIN. Since this is just for training purposes, let me just use just a pseudo PIN. I hope my figure's okay. It means I've input less. On the type of return, please select original. On the return period, now you select, you key in the period that you're filing. Like this case, you're doing for 2021. So we are filing from 1st January 2021 to 31st December 2021. Yeah. Now, there's no other employment. There's no other details that you're filling here since you don't have any other income apart from employment. Remember that we are doing for employment income only. In the event one has income apart from employment, you'll select this particular column here, that is column 7. You'll change this to no. But for this case, we just leave it there at the default. So you go to the next, that is employment income. So we are using this particular P9. This is how our P9 form looks like, and this is the form that you should receive from your employer. So you have the basic salary, you have the gross, you have the pension, the retirement, the chargeable pay, all those columns. So our interest here is on the gross pay, on the retirement contribution, the chargeable pay, the tax charged, the relief, and the pay. So on to the first one. So on the PIN of the employer, I'll also use just a non-existent PIN. Just for training purposes. On the name of the employer, let me just say this is Tech Limited. On the gross pay, you come here. You can see that we have the basic, benefits, non-cash, the value of quotas, the total gross pay. So you're using this total on the gross pay here, which is 600,000. So you key in there 600,000. Allowances and benefits from employment income other than car and housing. If you have any other benefit other than car and housing, please key in here. So in this case, from our P9, it is 0. Net value of housing is 0. Pension, if it is in excess of 300,000 Kenya shillings, that is still 0. So you go to the next tab. It's asking for almost the similar details here. PIN of the employer, use this drop down, it will give you automatically what you filled in the previous sheet. On the name, we say the name is Tech Limited. On the taxable salary, you go to our P9. Our P9, we have something called the chargeable pay. This is how it will be on your P9 form, and that is what is referred to as the taxable salary in this KRA Excel sheet. So the taxable pay, that is the chargeable pay, you can see the total is 597,600. So please key in that one, 597,600. The tax payable on taxable salary is the next column after the chargeable pay, which is the tax charged. This is what is referred to as tax payable on the KRA Excel sheet. So our total here is 116,680. So you key in there 116,680. Amount of tax deducted or payee is what is on the last column of your P9 form. That is payee tax. So we have the total there is 87,880. So you key in 87,880. So there is a difference there, which ideally is the relief that you benefit from during the year. So as you can see, there are decimals here. I've ignored them. I'll explain shortly why. So you go to the next column, the next tab, defined pension contribution. This is what is here: retirement contribution and owner occupied interest. So please fill that total, which is 2,400 from our P9, 2,400. The next one is personal relief, this particular one here. So it's 28,800. There we are. So let's go to the tax due. You can see that the tax due is 0. So it means our Excel sheet is okay, our return is okay. So I was explaining about these decimals here. Please always ignore the decimals because they always give you errors at the end of your tax computation, that is on the tax due. So please always ignore these particular decimals to avoid any errors. And on the relief here, 28,800, always ensure that you filled the relief for the entire year. Even if you worked for 2 months or 3 months, please ensure that you fill in the relief for the particular year. So if the relief for the year was 28,800, please ensure that you key in, because you are filing a return for the entire year, not for 2 months or 1 month or 3 months. We keyed in the details. It was from 1st January to 31st. So you are entitled to the relief for the entire year. So since our Excel sheet is okay, now you validate. It's validating. Whatever we'll get here is what we'll now upload to our Itax. It's loading. It always takes some few seconds or a minute. So it says that sheets are ready to be uploaded. Do you want to generate? Please say yes. And it was already saved to our documents folder. So you say okay. So go back to our Itax where we had logged in. Remember that we had downloaded the Excel, which is what we filled in on the other side. There is this section here which says you browse. So you click that one. You go to your documents, which is, it has already brought us there. So you select that particular one. You'll even see the recently saved. I just saved it some seconds ago, which is this particular one. So you just select it, you agree to the terms, and then you submit, and you are done. So since this one was a test pin, I'll not submit since it will give me some errors. And you are done. That is the very simple process. So that's the process of filing your employment income. If you have any challenges, please comment on the comment section below. You can also reach me through any of my social media handles so that I can assist accordingly. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please stay tuned for more content on finance, tax, and investments. Bye-bye.